Let's get ready to rumble!
Haven't been able to get hold of much of the fights. I was watching Andrade and Willie Nelson. I caught it kind of midway through. Hopefully I'll get to watch the whole fight soon, you know. And Andrade looked good, man. He looked good. As long as he doesn't get too amped up over his win and thinks that he's conquered the world, he's got to put it in perspective. It was a solid win. It's not an ATG win. It doesn't mean £1 million purses are imminent for your next fight. It's solid, and you need more of this stuff. You've got to be doing this consistently. You've got to be doing 2 of these a year. 2-3 performances like this a year, and against higher caliber. Charlos, Lara, Canelo. And, you know, he can make himself a player. He can make himself a player in the division. Willie, tall guy, doesn't really, I'm not going to say doesn't know how to use his height. Andrade is a very gifted guy. He is gifted in his own right. He's tall himself, but Willie is really tall. Willie's problem is his feet. Willie can punch from long range, but he wants to take an extra step and then another extra step, and by that time he's negated his own reach and leaves himself open for counters. And Andrade showed some fast hands in there, some really fast hands, some good power. Nelson was rough. I see him wrestle my guy to the ground, and it was all ungainly and a bit rough. Can be tiring fighting big guys like Willie. Willie started losing his way. A big guy not using his jab properly just leaves himself as a sitting target. He had a big size advantage, but Andrade didn't have to worry about going looking for him. He was right there with a whole load of target to aim at. Has to be said, not too many modern day fighters who can combination punch like Andrade. It really isn't. There were times, you know, like when both men were circling away from the power punches, Willie would be circling away from Andrade's right. And while he's circling, he needs to throw a right hand. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Throw a right hand. But no, Willie wants to take steps and steps and steps, and Andrade took advantage of that. Inside, took advantage. The faster hands inside. Willie trying to fight a fast-handed opponent inside like Andrade was a recipe for disaster. Not because he didn't have the physical strength, but he just didn't have the timing or the speed to do so. And Andrade started to find a mark. Good upper body and head movement, something Willie didn't have at all. Floored him with a really good right hook. The round ended. That was in the 11th, and then the 12th came, and Andrade wouldn't let it go. He finished him off, and it was a really good finish. And, you know, you have to be impressed by what you saw. And we need to see more of this now. Not more complaining on Twitter and stuff like that. We need to see more. He is a talent. We need to see more, though. Good performance by Andrade. 12th round stoppage over Willie Nelson. I'd like to catch all the earlier rounds that I missed tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm going to leave you guys and see if I can catch more fights. I know there's Provodnikov versus Molina, Lomachenko versus Martinez. I'm going to try and catch some of them if I can. Good to see Andrade. I like watching Andrade. I like watching boxers. A bit of a mean streak. Good boxers with a bit of a mean streak. It's always good. Always good. Can't go wrong with that for me. Peace.